Hi, this is Dan Brzezowski, and I'm going to be your host of the No Comfort Zone podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about connections. I really, truly do hope that you enjoy the show. You get a lot out of it. And if you could if you could share it, if you could review it, I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
You know, it's been said that you're one connection away, or you're one choice away, or you're one decision away from having everything that you could ever want in your life. And I really do believe this in the pandemic side of things, you know, where things are, we're told to socially distance, we're told to stay at home, and the disconnect that you might be experiencing. Now it's more than ever. It's so important to reconnect with people. And, you know, I've said it before and I'll tell you again, I do believe that we're all spiritual beings and our spirits are trapped in these bodies. And it's our will, it's our destiny to make sure that our spirits stay connected. We're on this planet with other people for a reason, and we might as well get along. And the best part about this, I think, is that if you can actually find a way to connect with other people by supporting them, by helping them, loving them, listening to them, I really do believe that. And you offer your zone of genius in that space because we're so unique in every way. And that one way that we're unique it complements the other person. And I think if we can find a way to do that, if you're looking to grow as a person, try to find yourself to be spiritually connected with somebody. Because by being spiritually connected with somebody, it's going to help you to live a better, more fulfilling life. And the reason why I'm talking about that now is I've had some people in my past recently show up. One, because of the podcast. That's one reason. One, for professional reasons, you know, crossing paths in our professional environment. And the other is people are starting to understand what I'm doing, and I'm getting connected with people, and people want to contribute more to the cause and help serve the greater good. There's no secret what this podcast is. And if you're new, do me a favor. If you're new, give it 2 weeks, listen to it. Tell me what you think after 2 weeks. Send me an email, dan@thenocomfortzone.com. Or better yet, if you're interested in how to become a hero version of yourself, or if you're really, truly looking for that second chance, go to launchwithdan.com. Get on the calendar. I'll make a phone call to you and I'm going to go over the blueprint. I'm going to hear what you have to say. I'm going to go over my blueprint and how it can absolutely 100% change your life in every way, shape, and form. And whatever you're doing or not doing now, it's going to make that part of your life that much better. Whatever you want to focus on, this is how to do it simpler, better, and easier. Technically, it's a lot of work. But what it will do, it's going to serve you. And that's what I'm doing this for, is because I believe that in the bottom of my heart that there's a hero version of you that needs a second chance. And if you're stuck, if you're in a position right now where you just feel like, you know, you're not going further in your life, what you absolutely need to do is get unstuck. Because there's so many people that are counting on you to become the hero version of yourself, to help them, support them, and quite frankly, they need you to be there for them. And with crossing paths with different people and being connected and reconnected with people from my past, I found some interesting people and I've decided to interview them. And I'm pretty excited because I'm going to be bringing these people on the show. There's 3 people from my past that I'm going to bring up. One guy's a sales trainer. His name is Rob Hamilton. He's going to be on this program. I'm excited. He's got some exciting things happening through the sales process. And from the automotive industry, he can help if you're in that space or if you're close to that space. He can help you look at things a little bit different. Wonderful trainer, author of 2 books. I'm excited to have him on board. There's another guy that I know from the Marines. We served time together in the Marines, and we're brothers till the end. We've been apart 30 years, but we reconnected, and now we're talking all the time. The really interesting life and where he's been and his positive outlook and the challenges that he's faced and living that no comfort zone methodology. Because listen, I didn't necessarily create the no comfort zone. I just figured out what it was for me. And when I applied how to get out of my comfort zone and start living on purpose, man, everything just started to come together. And it became super exciting and magical, as I've talked about for so much. And you find that in the blueprint that I created. And then there's another guy from my past, Joe Slaughter. I've talked about him a couple of times. Really excited to have him on the show and have him interviewed. Just trying to coordinate schedules so we can get that done. And then one of the top motivational podcaster in the world, we're going to be doing an interview, and I'm super excited to meet with him. He's somebody that's currently in my life. Started working with him and very excited to have him on the show. You, my listeners, hear his story and how he became the number one podcaster and what he's doing for people. It's just guys completely motivated, on crazy as they get, but completely motivated and about living a certain way. And I'm totally cool. And I'm bringing that up for a reason, because we need to connect. Whether me and you need to connect wherever you're at in the world, or you need to connect with somebody who is like-minded. What do I mean by that? Somebody who's motivated already. Somebody who's taking the activities seriously. Somebody who's throwing massive effort into a space to get certain results. Connect with those people, because when you birds of a feather flock together. I don't know who said that. I guess if you say it enough times, I think you can own it. So I'll keep saying that. Birds of a feather flock together. When you do that, when you start to hang around people that hold themselves to a higher standard, guess what? It elevates your game. I've elevated my game because I'm hanging around people. I'm influenced by people who are at the top of their game. I am so much at peace because I'm not so comfortable anymore being average. I want you to experience this too. The joy of being present. The magical part of being spiritually connected with somebody else because you're serving the greater good. I don't know if this sounds all crazy, weird, or metaphysical or whatever, but I'm just telling you, from somebody who was terrified to be average to throwing a bunch of massive effort into a space and changing their own lives and the people around me, and now giving that gift to other people and sharing it with them, it's creating a movement, and it's super exciting to see people experience that when they apply the principles and the pillars of the no comfort zone, they start to get amazing results. Being aware, identifying where they're currently at and how they got there, and more importantly, where do they want to go, deciding what do they really want out of their life? And more importantly, the action steps that they need to take immediately and right now to get out of their comfort zone and break through so that they can get to that point in their life where they can say, wow, I can take a breath and actually relax, and I can enjoy and look around and realize that I've conquered the self. I've actually conquered business. I've actually conquered my fears. And now I live in a space where I don't have to look over my shoulder. I can stand tall, 8 feet tall and bulletproof, and realize that I am who I am supposed to be, because you know who you are, because you know what you did? Yeah, that's right. You got out of your comfort zone, you got connected, and you started to live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.